Hi, my name is Maria Ucida. I'm a registered dietitian and I'm going to be giving a presentation on the effects of caffeine on sports performance. Caffeine is a stimulant that is naturally found in coffee beans, tea leaves, guarana, cocoa beans, and cola nuts. Synthetic caffeine is also available in supplement form and is also added to products such as energy drinks, pre-workout supplements, food, gels, and some sodas. Some common caffeine foods and beverages and their content are shown here, such as coffee and tea, espresso shots, energy drinks that contain anywhere from 50 to 300 milligrams of caffeine per serving or per can, energy gels, anywhere from 20 to 50 milligrams of caffeine per serving. Pre-workout supplements can contain anywhere from 0 to 500 milligrams per serving. So it is very important to read the food label and the ingredient list of the supplements you take to see if it contains caffeine or any other substances. Caffeine pills can contain 100 to 200 milligrams per pill, and caffeine gum 10 to 100 milligrams of caffeine per pill piece. What are some of the benefits of caffeine use? Caffeine improves sports performance by stimulating adrenaline secretion. Caffeine's main mechanism concerns antagonizing adenosine receptors, also increases cellular ion release, and decreases pain perception, therefore decreasing fatigue, which allows for training at higher intensities. Caffeine improves cognitive function such as attention, psychomotor skills, and memory. Caffeine also increases the mobilization of free fatty acids, saving glycogen use. Other benefits of caffeine use are muscular endurance and strength, movement velocity, sprinting, jumping, throwing performance. Caffeine decreases perceived exertion during submaximal resistance training, which can allow athletes to engage in longer strength training sessions. Caffeine also improved performance in endurance and sustained high-intensity training or competitions with consecutive high-intensity bouts lasting longer than 90 seconds. Caffeine increased body coordination and the ability to focus and concentrate and sustain training intensity, which is very important during sports and competition. Disadvantages of caffeine use include habitual use can build a tolerance, reducing ergogenic effects, and may require higher doses of caffeine. There's also side effects to caffeine use, and it can be very individual, but it can cause disrupted sleep, increased blood pressure, headaches, irritability. But again, not all people or individuals will have the side effects of caffeine. 1 cup of coffee decreased 4.7 milligrams of calcium from the body and also increased the risk of fractures of mostly hip. Excessive intake related to mineral deficiencies has been found, including iron and zinc, with excessive caffeine intake. What type of athletes may benefit from caffeine use? Endurance sports, including cycling, cross-country skiing, running, and swimming. Also, power and strength athletes, such as powerlifting and weightlifting. Caffeine might not be appropriate for every athlete, and experimentation can determine the individual response and potential side effects. Caffeine is a banned substance by the NCAA. A urinary caffeine concentration greater than 15 micrograms per milliliter, which is about 500 milligrams of caffeine, which is also the equivalent of 6 to 8 cups of brewed coffee 2 to 3 hours before competition. What are the recommendations for athletes? Some studies and also the NCAA suggests consuming 2 to 6 milligrams of caffeine per kilogram of body weight, about 1 to 3 cups of brewed coffee for a 150-pound individual, an hour before cardiovascular endurance training, or up to 20 minutes of high-intensity training. Performance-enhancing effects may last up to 4 hours. Thank you so much for listening to this presentation.